Hello, this is George Senda, the real, official, authentic, original, the one, the only, the guy from Pittsburgh, except no cheesy YouTube imposters, commentators, or trolls who accuse me of leaving empty beer bottles where I feed tiny one. Nothing can be further from the truth. I did a video on that. I fed the cats and then drove in the darkness to Safeway. And one of my friends online said, please ride on the sidewalk. Well, it's a little hard to ride on the sidewalk when some of the driveways are so steep you have no choice but going into the street. And some of the sidewalks have no sidewalk on them. It's dirt. So I finally went in the bike lane. It got too dangerous. I waited till this afternoon for a letter that was supposed to come. Tomorrow will be a week. It hasn't come yet. Which is why I had to go to SAFEWAY, because I had to get food. Alright, not much here, and I do have a second video, doing a third video. I'll do those later in enough about. We have Lucerne fat-free milk. There are many things you can do in life, but one thing, well, you can eat it dry, but it's not exactly yummy. So, we have Ginty Moore beef stew. Into that. And I did a little cleaning up in here today, scooped some stuff out. Went through stuff, found my battery box, my rechargeable batteries. I don't believe in throwing away batteries in the trash. Alright, we have frosted mini wheats. They had you had to buy 3 to get $2 a box. I had nothing to eat other than about 4 waffles and a whole bunch of instant oatmeal and frosted flakes, which they've cut down the sugar in these. They used to call them sugar frosted flakes. Now they call them of corn de maize. De maize. And then the other one they used to call, and they changed the name of that too, corn pops. These were years for sugar pops. And thanks to George Reeves and the Adventures of Superman, I've been eating Kellogg's all my life. They just raised the prices recently, quoted Kraft Heinz by 11%. So if you wonder why your food prices are going up, that's it. Alright, the beautiful and lovely Fluffy and little girl waited patiently with me to come home. That's the haul for tonight. And it's 89 in here. And let me read the statistics. My channel has gotten 1,373,382 views and 18,679 subscribers. And now I will go find the channel somewhere. And some lady in front of me at the Safeway bought all these marked down seltzer cans. And she donated $100 to something. I don't know, it was feeding the poor. Now, and we'll go find the channel. And she must have had a 50 can. So that was kind of interesting. A lot of money. Okay, it was 89 all day in here, and it's 89 now, but now there's a slight breeze outside. I've got the door open, all the fans off. It's still warm in here, but I took a bunch off the chair today too. So, and I got one other item, but I'll do that in the video after this broadcast. And I did go and throw a bunch of stuff out, and here's more to be thrown out. And here, I can't see that. You can't see that. I can't see it. Hold on. This is gonna be thrown out. Whoop, my OBS disappeared. I wish it would stop. I'll be glad one day when I get a bigger screen. A troll left me a insulting comment. I reported them to Gmail. Not true. And when I was going to feed Tiny One, I'm taking the scooter up the sidewalk. The driveway were tiny. The far into the driveway, far into the 4-unit fourplex. The driveway is very steep, and if I go too fast, the scooter starts going boink, and it scared the hell out of me the first time I did it. I went down the ramp and into the street. So that's why I don't like riding the scooter on certain steep sidewalks in Martinez, and there's some where the pavement is buckled like this. There's one where you go down the street and the pavement, no matter what you're pushing, if you're pushing a bicycle, a scooter, a shopping cart, it stops. It comes to, and it's about 3 inches off the rest of the sidewalk. So that's when I go in the bike lane. It's scary. When you can see where you're going, it's one thing. But the scooter has a little wimpy headlight. You can barely see it. But if I were to keep this, I would put some kind of clamp light on it or carry an industrial light. I found out something interesting, that you cannot charge the scooter and try to ride it. It gets very indignant with you and beeps at you. So I was hoping I could get like a solar power pack and charge the scooter over driving it. It won't let you do that, at least with the key turned off. So I actually made it to go around the plants tonight. So took it very slowly and inched it back and forth and didn't hit the railing and didn't hit the plants. So moved a bunch of stuff to give room for the scooter. And I've got about 5 minutes to get something out of the oven. So that's about it. Talk to Kathy. Patty has not called. Patty did not give Kathy and I her phone number. Oh, George is always calling me. You're always calling me. You call the old number. The old number doesn't work anymore. Patty never thought about that. Maybe she did think about it. But I'm calling her because I'm lonely and I get bored. And what's going on with you? And Kathy never answers her phone. Every time I answer the phone, it rings 5 times, goes to the message center. So it drives me nuts. And I did see a shopping cart on the way home, but on the way to Safeway there was a shopping. It was weird. The shopping cart was on the sidewalk on the way to Safeway, and on the way back it was in the street. But I couldn't figure a way to pull it or push it without killing myself in the darkness. So I would have taken it back to Safeway. So that's about it. I did a load of laundry the other night, and now I'm out of quarters. And whoop, I got you. I got you, little girl. Yes, you did, little girl. You're pretty girl. So, I love my girl. She meowed today twice in the balcony at me. Actually meowed. For years she didn't meow at all. And she's being very expressive. Yes. And I heard meowing the other night. I couldn't figure out where it was coming from. I think it was the little girl talking. And she and Mama Cat, fluffy Mama Cat, are getting to some peaceful coexistence. Mama Cat loves all the kitties. She loved Buzzy. She adored Buzzy. But every once in a while, little girl and Fluffy get a little ostemperous with Mama Cat, and they shouldn't. I keep having to tell them, be nice to Mama. Mama loves you. Any purring? No purring? Okay. 3 minutes to go. I have to get up and take the thing out of the oven. The oven still works. The stove does not work. So, and I hope in a few months to have a pressure cooker again. All right. How long we're on here? 8 minutes. It feels my mouth and my nose and my skin feel like something's whispering because it's so hot in here when I'm gone. Even with all the fans on because it's just circulating hot air. Some may say I circulate hot air, but that's another story entirely. All right. Well, I will get up in 2 minutes and 25 seconds and take the thing out of the oven, and then I'll go for another. Sorry I'm so late, but I had to wait for the mail to come. And so ice has melted while I was gone. That's how hot it was. Normally that aluminum cup keeps ice cold for hours. I can't find the lid. I don't know what I do with it. And they don't make, this is an aluminum cup that kept ice for cold for up to 48 hours. They don't make it anymore, which is a pity. It's a great mug. So, or keep cold things like soda and tea. And by the way, I've had one beer given me by the Mexicans one day at Pacifica. I haven't had a beer unless I drank one with Abram when he came over to do videos in probably 6 years. So, not much of a drinker. When I do drink, I drink Spaten or Heineken or Beck's. But a lot of stores don't sell single beers. I don't want to pay $9 for a bottle of beer. I got to buy all 6 the morning. We'll do the other 5. Let them sit there forever. And I think my record for having beer in the icebox was a year. I had some Dos Equis in the icebox when I lived in Sacramento. People kept looking in the icebox. Kathy kept looking, when you drink the beer? When I get around to feel like I'm drinking a beer. Back in the 80s, though, they had Bartles and James wine coolers. I drank those like it was Kool-Aid. Didn't affect me but back then, but I liked them. I don't know what, the commercials were very funny, too. And that's it. I'm debating if I should tear down the Shiba boxes, if I need them or not for anything. Still haven't found a certain address label I'm looking for. Kathy will come over after the death heat. We're going to both go down to Patty's. So, okay, we have 22 seconds, so I'm going to get up in a minute. I'm going to get up now. I'll be back in a minute. And when I ride the scooter, as I did for about an hour, I come back and I forgot to put on the shirt. Hold on. Computer, stop. Alright, for the first time ever, I get to wear this wonderful Roswell shirt. And someone sent me a wonderful Roswell postcard. This fits in with the shirt. Roswell, New Mexico. And it says, George, congratulations on the scooter. Say hello to Kathy and the cats for me. I have been a long time fan. Please do more videos in the scooter around Martinez, and I won't mention the name. And it says Roswell incident during a severe thunderstorm in July 1947. Something happened on the outskirts of Roswell, New Mexico. It changed the world. An unidentified flying object crashed in the desert northwest of town. In the days following the crash, it was reported the debris from the wreckage and alien bodies were recovered and taken to Walker Air Force Base just south of Roswell. The military issued a press release saying we have in possession of flying saucer. They later issued a disclaimer saying it was a weather balloon. Once it became public that the event known as the Roswell incident became of such magnitude and so shrouded in mystery that today there are more questions than answered, and nevertheless we believe. And so she sent this to me from somewhere in the great American Southwest. And the wind has stirred my hair. Alright, here am I. Somebody left a bunch of glasses, but these didn't. I tried putting Dawn on these. I think they're too scratched up. I have another pair. But I broke my Capital One glasses. I'm going to see if I can Gorilla Glue those. Let's see if that works a little better. There you go. It's my official paranormal investigator or Men in Black glasses. So Okay. All right. Anyway, you get to see the cool shirt. I love this shirt. This came all the way from the Chinese branch of the UFO investigators. So, uh, I didn't hit anything on the balcony. I banged my knee, so I can't win. Anyway, excuse me. All right. I've got to read the thing I got tonight and then do a video on it later and post the other video about the evil troll. So I'm sorry I'm coming on so late. Tomorrow, 89. Today was 89, and it's 89 in here. So we have a trifecta of weather. And let's ask computer weather for Martinez on Wednesday.
On Wednesday, August 16th, you'll see partly sunny weather, and can expect a high of 91 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 63 degrees.
Computer weather for Martinez on Thursday.
On Thursday, August 17th, there will be partly sunny weather, with a high of 84 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 63 degrees.
Computer weather for Martinez on Friday.
On Friday, August 18th, there will be partly sunny weather, with a high of 83 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 63 degrees.
So we'll be cooling off, but next week we're supposed to have 3 90-degree days, and my friend with the wonderful Marty cat, Zoa, she says it's 100 where she lives. Hope Marty's okay. Love Marty. Love you, Zoa. So, and my friend, one of my friends in Texas said it's 104 there today. So, all right, let's see if anybody came to chat. I doubt it. Sometimes people do, sometimes they don't. Let me switch the thing around here and see. Nope, nobody. All right, I gave him a chance. But what delayed me tonight was not getting the mail. The mail didn't come till like 5:30. And I got a credit card offer, which I didn't take because my credit is terrible, thanks to the evil Bank of America. Oh, by the way, tomorrow will be 1 month. No, I take that back. I stand corrected. The Consumer Financial Protection Board's order was on the 11th. I filed my complaint on the 21st. Bank of America sent me an email on the 25th saying they would contact me within 48 hours. So it's now been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 days. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So next Tuesday will be 30 days. They are supposed, according to CFPD, they're supposed to pay everybody within 60 days, but then I got told they got paid by within a year. They haven't written me, they haven't called me, nothing. So, there go the hearts again. All right, I will stay here for another, it looks like a 2, it looks like 18. I'll stay here for another minute and a half, then I must be going and have my dinner. And couldn't believe this lady. She must have bought 50 marked down cans of seltzer and all. She drank one warm, and I went, yeah! But they were half off, so every once in a while in the bargain rack you find interesting things. So I did a lot of moving stuff around today and consolidating and picking stuff up. And the cats love to sleep on the Happy Halloween rug. And right now I'm charging the scooter, so scooter will be around until September 6th, and then it's supposed to go back east. They will pay for the shipping and pay me for it. And then I will put the money in the bank, and I will save up for a much better device that does not expose me to the elements. Perhaps it could be a mothership with like Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., the old comics for the car with the wheels would lift up, and you'd have this hovercraft car. That would be cool. Oh, by the way, another thing that my friend also said, right on the sidewalk. Well, I went out about 1 o'clock, looked out in the balcony, and come zooming down the street was this young girl about 15, the pink top, black pants, and she was on an electric scooter, the ones that look like the old style that you had in the 50s where you would pedal with your feet, and she had no helmet on, and she's in the middle of the street. So people don't realize Martinez only has 35,000 people. It's basically a small town. And there are periods during the day where there's not a lot of traffic. When I went down I go down side streets, so I only saw I saw 3 cars in that side street. 2 of them are heading toward me with their headlights on. They turned off, and one guy, I stopped. Now, if I hadn't, he would have nailed me. But he was going real fast. And when they went across the intersection, the manhole cover went boink, 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 boink. He was hauling. So I'm trying to be careful. I'm actively stopped at the stop signs tonight. Normally I just look to make sure the no traffic in both directions. I figure there's nobody on the street. Why should I stop? But I'm the only one on the street. There's not likely to be any going through there. But can you do a California stop in a scooter? This is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Have a great night. Stay cool and stay safe, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye for now. And thanks for watching.